Okay, now we have squats. So we are gonna start from beginner squats all the way up to advanced using some dumbbells in different forms with dumbbells. So first things first, if you're new to working out, you're unsure with your form of squats, I want you to find a bench, a chair, anything that's about like this height right here. Okay, so when I sit on it, my knees and my hips are in a pretty straight line. Some chair that you've got that's about that height, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just practice sitting and standing from the bench. I want you to get about shoulder width apart with your feet. I want your core in nice and tight, your shoulders rolled back, and I want you to reach your glutes back. Notice I'm not sitting down like this. I'm reaching my butt way back, lowering down nice and controlled. Pretend there's a balloon underneath your butt and you're trying not to pop it. And then I'm gonna push through my heels and stand tall. Okay, so right here is body weight squats to a bench. If you're brand new to lifting and you need a place to start, okay, and you question your form with squats, start here, all right? Next part of that is when you're squatting, a lot of people when they first start strength training, their knees want to collapse when they do it. So as they're lowering down, see how my knees are collapsing? That's a no-no, okay? So what we want to do is use that mini band that we have. We're gonna take it and put it around our knees. We're gonna start tall and you're gonna push against that band. And ideally you could get yourself in front of a mirror when you're doing this so you can watch your knees, okay? And I'm gonna reach that butt back, but I'm gonna push against that band to keep those knees from collapsing. And I'm gonna hold that tension the whole time I'm doing my squats, okay? Right here. So that's just a little cue for you if those knees are collapsing, and you don't want to keep doing squats with those knees collapsing because that will eventually cause even more knee pain and more hip pain. So get your form right, all right? So from there, all right, the next big thing when we come out of our squat, or the next thing is just body weight squats without a bench. All right, I'm gonna slide that guy over for a minute. So we have our shoulders back, our abs are in nice and tight, and we're gonna lower down. Our goal is to get our hips and knees in the same plane at 90 degrees is what they call this, okay? So, and come out of it. So if you can only squat to about right here and come out, I want you to go to that bench, and I want you working on sitting down and standing up till in body weight position, you can get down here. You can work on that hip mobility, okay? When we come out of our squats, no matter what squat we're doing ever, any of the ones I'm showing you, when we lower down, we push through our heels, up through the floor, we squeeze our glutes, and we keep our knees soft at the top. We do not lock out and push the hips forward ever in a squat, okay? So it's down, squeeze the glutes, it's soft. Down, squeeze the glutes, it's soft, all right? So there's body weight squats. So once we've mastered from the bench to body weight, we're gonna start throwing some weight on it. We're gonna do goblet squats. Goblet squats is taking one dumbbell, holding it at chest height, shoulder width apart, abs are in nice and tight, and I'm gonna lower down, and I'm gonna drive through my heels, squeeze my glutes, keep my knees soft. I'm gonna lower down, drive through my heels, squeeze my glutes, keep my knees soft, okay? That is my goblet squats. You can do your goblet squats to the bench and out, right here as well, okay? There's goblet squats. Next, we have sumo squats. So we're gonna change our foot position. We're gonna take those toes out at a 45, and we're gonna get wide with our stance. We're gonna hold one dumbbell right here in the middle. This time, when we squat, our knees are gonna go out versus our other squat, our butt goes back. This one, our knees are gonna go out and our hips are gonna drop straight down, okay? But the same thing, I'm gonna push through my heels. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes as tight as I can. Keep my knees soft. I am not gonna lock out and push forward, okay? So my sumo squats. Right here, lower down, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Show you the side view. Toes out, shoulders back, abs tight, drive down, squeeze my glutes, knees are soft. Down, squeeze my glutes, my knees are soft, okay? Sumo squats. Next, you have carry squats, okay? Carry squats are like we're carrying 2 bags of groceries. This is a great functional movement right here. So you're gonna get shoulder width apart, abs are in nice and tight, 2 dumbbells at your side. You're going to squat down like we're picking something up off the floor, and we're gonna drive up. Squeeze glutes, knees soft. Lower down, drive up, squeeze glutes, knees are soft. Carry squats. So on carry squat, nice and tight, weight stays in the back outside of those heels, and your knees stay out. If you're having trouble with that, throw the band on back around your knees so that you have that stimulus or that cue to keep those knees out as we're lowering down into our squats. Okay, there are our carry squats. Sumo carry, heel elevated. All right, heel elevated. You can use anything, okay? A dumbbell, a box, a plate, anything that you can get your heels elevated on, all right? I'm gonna use this dumbbell. And all this is going to do is put the pressure into my toes. And this is a really good position to take for those of you like me that have limited hip mobility, okay? When I take my heels elevated, it lets me squat a little deeper than I can on my own with my feet flat on the floor, okay? So heel elevated puts the pressure into the toes, abs are in nice and tight. This particular squat, the knees will jut forward before the hips move, okay? So those knees are gonna go out, the hips will follow, you're gonna lower down, you're gonna push out through the toes. Okay, so here and up. And you can do your heel elevated goblet. You can do it with carry squats. You can put your dumbbell in multiple places. It's just the foot position that we're taking with the heel elevated squat. Okay, this is a very advanced movement, I would say. Get your bench squats down first. When you got that down, then go to the heel elevated. And you want to start, that's a pretty high heel elevated position that I'm in. Start with something a little bit shorter and work your way up. Make it a progression. And that is your squats.